Join me in the Mindfulish School for 200-hour yoga teacher training. It's a hybrid format, so 1 month of it is online to get the basics and the foundations, and then we meet in Bali for 2 weeks to really embody the practice and to learn to speak it and to breathe and move other bodies. So if you're interested, click the link in the bio. Would love to explore with you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Colorado. First, I made a playlist, a Spotify playlist for this class. So if you'd like to get that, head to the link in the bio, click on it, and then play it along with this class. So maybe watch on your computer and then listen on your phone or however you want to do it. But maybe get both of them going. Maybe nice. Or just listen to the birds. Today, we're going to continue. There's a little flow that I was working with this morning. And often I get on my mat and I scribble around and I'm looking for new shapes. And today I kind of clicked with something and I continued it. And I let it unfurl and I let it kind of move through me. And I wasn't strict with the sequence. I'm just not big on strictness. But I was like continuing and repeating it, but letting it be porous. So that's the invitation, is can you kind of find some depth with repetition while staying porous? Because life is like that. You know, we need to find depth. We need to kind of find a rhythm, but we have to stay adaptable. So you can take my suggestions. You can create your own, but see what that kind of dance is a little bit between repetition and possibility. Yeah. And let's begin with one hand either in the lap. Left hand might be in the lap or maybe on the thigh or knee. And let's take Abhaya Mudra, which is just one hand up, open palm, and fearlessness. I like to say it, the willingness to meet life as it is. To say, I'm here for this. So you can see that as fearlessness as well, of like, you ain't gotta like it, you ain't gotta love it, you don't have to agree with it, but like, I'm here for it. I'm able to show up for the world. I'm able to show up for myself, and it's not always easy. But maybe this gesture here can inspire that part of you that has space for it, because it's in there. And maybe feeling the breath in and out of the body, but also in and out of this palm. So sometimes I like to kind of move the arm a little bit, just a slight inhale like you're receiving, and then an exhale making space. So a few times like this. Just a reminder, just this reminder in a gesture of our ability to step up, to stay open, to get wide around what is. And then take that hand to the heart. Maybe take the left hand over it and take a big breath in. And a big breath out. And release the hands down by the thighs. And let's just get a few spinal spirals just to get going. Maybe the head gets involved. And maybe a little figure eight with the shoulders. And we'll move right into it. Find your way into tabletop for a moment. Kind of continue that spiral, that exploration. And then get the booty involved, wag your tail. And then tuck the toes, hands plant into the earth and press up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment here, feeling in. Pedaling out the feet, wagging the tail. Really finding connection between the hands and the earth, pressing into the earth. And let's begin. Press the left foot down so much that the right leg begins to lift. So lift up, 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 up. Tripod down dog. Maybe the left heel lifts, get really tall and long. Bend the knee, open the hip. Press a little bit more into the right hand here. Maybe even come onto the left fingertips. Gaze forward, and we'll take a big step up in between the hands. And as the right foot plants, the back knee comes down, and plant the right hand outside the mat. It can also come onto a block. Left arm reaches up and over, suction through the palm, and let the heart kind of bloom forward. Let the back of the heart kind of push up the front of the heart so you have a little bit of leverage, a little bit of support from the back of the heart. And then exhale, we're going to pull the arm in kind of towards the side as you lengthen the right leg. Really press through the front heel and bring the toes up, and we'll move in between these two. So shift forward, the hips kind of melt down, and then slowly open up. Maybe kind of cactus the top arm. And then exhale, the belly comes onto the thigh as you press through the heel, lengthen the front leg, and pull the arm back here. And you'll find a rhythm. You'll find your own rhythm. Move like this twice more. And once more. As you shift forward, open, 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 the biggest one. Suction through the palms. Fingers are alive. And then exhale, the left hand comes down and you frame the foot. Yeah? We're going to step into the front foot and just drag the left leg up and take a seat. So you're sitting on the left heel here. Left arm wraps around the right leg and kind of pull your chest in here. Seated twist, right hand behind. Tent the fingers up. Press into whatever's touching the earth. Broaden the collarbone and let the heart kind of smile a little bit wider and breathe. And then shift center. This time a right arm hugs the right leg. Maybe the hand comes over the knee and the left arm comes up in Abhaya Mudra. A couple rounds of breath here, feeling in. Maybe you can feel a little bit of a pulse to the center of the palm. This reminder that you're wide enough to stand near. All right. It's a slow fold forward. Kind of tuck into a ball, and you can plant the hands down. And we're going to lift up into standing splits. Lift up, 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 up. Pour the chest forward. Maybe the hands get wide. And then there's an option to bend the left leg and grab the right foot. The right foot grabs the left leg. If you have that kind of kick there, just a little bit of a kick. And then a slow release and a big step back, warrior two legs, big step back. And we take all the way up and over into reverse warrior. So press into the feet to lift up, all the way up and back, reverse warrior, get really long. And then reach forward, pour forward inside the right leg. And we come all the way to the back of the mat into lunge. So you'll shuffle the feet. You're in a big lunge in the back of the mat. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, wave the arms up once, really slow. Wave them around. And then the hands plant pyramid pose. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find lengthen the spine. And then plant the hands, push into the earth so you can puff up the back of the heart, maybe flex the front toes, and then push into the hands and peel the left leg up and back, downward facing dog. Tripod, downward facing dog. And then here we are and we begin again. So lift the right heel up and get really long, press into the hands. And then exhale, bring the thigh to the chest, pull the heart forward, and then a slow step in between the feet. The back knee drops down and the left hand goes wide. So we're doing the same thing on the other side here. This time, right arm swoops up. Open the heart, cactus the top arm, suction through the palms. Both elbows bent just slightly so you can create space for the heart to plume forward. And now we move. So you're coming back, the hips come back, and you kind of pull in, tuck in. And then you bloom forward. Maybe the front heel lifts. Twice more, slow, steady. Find a rhythm here. Find your own rhythm. It won't be like mine. Next time you come forward, broaden the collarbone, let the heart smile wide. And then the right hand comes, frames the foot, and the back the back knee, you just come and tuck in. So you're sitting on the right heel. Yeah? Twist to the left. Hug the leg. Hand tense down. And breathe. And then left hand to left knee. Right hand up, Abhaya Mudra. Breathe into the palm. Stay here for it. It's willingness to stay with what is. The good, bad, and the ugly. And then pour forward, kind of crouch forward, plant the hands, press into the left leg and come up into standing splits. Maybe the hands go wide here. And maybe you bend the top leg and grab left hand to the foot and have a little kick. Your choice. Let the breath search this pose. Allow sensation to have a voice. And then slowly release. It's a big step back and we come into reverse warrior. So take your time, really press through the feet, press into the earth and allow that to lift you up and back. And then windmill back up, reach forward as far as you can inside the left leg and come all the way around, low lunge, top of the mat. The back knee plants. And then one time, open the arms wide and let them sink down. Plant the hands pyramid. Just one breath. We're just letting the breath flow through the body, riding the wave. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, flex the front foot, puff up the back of the heart, and let the legs slide up and back. This time, bend the knee and open the hip. Here we are again. And let's take wild thing. Any variation. And take your time here. You can take it really slow and get big. Or keep it small. But let the sensation have a voice. Feel what's here. All right. And then we come forward. However you want to get there. Maybe through a little tree pose. Right foot steps up. In between the hands. Bring the back knee down and give the weight into the right hand and lean over. Left arm swoops up. Heart opens. And then 3 times you're lengthening the front leg as you pour forward. Really push in through the front heel. Help drag yourself forward as you come up and open. Twice more like this with your breath. This time you might begin to feel a thread of this flow. All right, the hands frame the front foot and the back leg drags in and take a little seat, yeah? We're tucking in. Take a twist to the right. Just a couple rounds of breath here. Sit tall, lengthen the spine. And then turn to face forward. Right hand to the knee, left hand up, Abhaya Mudra. Where can you stand more sturdy? And then slowly crouch down. The hands plant and open up standing splits. Maybe the hands go wide. Maybe you grab for the foot. If you grab for the foot, then do let the left hand be wide to kind of support that exploration. Kick into the hand. And then a big step back of the mat. Windmill open, reverse warrior. Maybe the front heel lifts. And then rainbow warrior is what this called. We reach forward and then slide back to the back of the mat, low lunge. Back knee plants. Windmill open. Pyramid, one breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands and then shift back, tripod down dog. Right into wild thing, bend the knee, open the hip. Your version, take this where you'd like. Take your time. I really like to bend into the knees to get the right foot, that base foot on the earth, and then see what happens from there. And then in your own time, maybe through tree pose, we step forward so the left foot is in between the hands. The back knee plants, left hand gets the weight as you open up, right arm swoops up. And then shift back, hips to heels, 3 times like this. Begin to feel the rhythmicity in your body, letting the breath guide that. One more big open. And then frame the front foot, pull the right knee in and take a seat. And take a twist. Getting really tall. From the root to the crown, making space. We're more spacious than we imagine. And then shift forward, left hand to the knee, right hand up, Abhaya Mudra. And we can always cultivate more capacity. That's the work. It's really immeasurable. Our ability to hold, our ability to open. And then shift forward. Standing splits. Maybe you go right into the grab of the foot. If you do, kick into the foot. Really open, open, open. And the crown of the head can reach down, pouring out. And then slowly release, a big step back. Reverse warrior, press into the earth to lift and windmill up and back. Maybe the front heel lifts, hips sink. And then rainbow warrior, shifting forward and all the way back. The back heel plants. Bloom open 1 time on 𝙤𝙀. Pyramid. 1 breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, tripod down dog. We go through 1 more time. Bend the knee. Wild thing, your choice. I'll talk a little bit less here. Open up however you'd like it. And we come into 𝙤𝙀. Big step forward. Weight in the right hand, swoop left arm up. 3 times with your breath, shift back and forward. Let's give and take with the breath. This opening and a descent. Slowly frame the front foot. Pull the knee in and take a twist. 2 rounds of breath. Space in the heart. It's incremental expansion of the heart. And come forward, Abhaya Mudra. 2 rounds of breath. All right, get low. Hands plant. Standing splits, however you'd like it. Big step back, reverse warrior. Maybe slowing it down. Rainbow. Get low. Back knee plants. And open up. Maybe stay a beat longer here. And pyramid. Find your way back, tripod. And go right into wild thing. Finding the pattern, but letting it be porous. See what happens. Letting there be space in the plan. And then find your way. step the foot through. Left hand plant, swoop right arm up. And 3 times with your breath. Give it up and drink it in. Frame the front foot and slide forward. Take a seat and take a twist. And turn forward, Abhaya Mudra. Strong back open, heart open, palm. Pour forward. Standing splits. Maybe as you come up, you grab the foot. And unfurl. And then slow step back. Last time you press down to lift up, all the way up and back. And then rainbow forward. Hips low as you come all the way back. One more time. Knee plants open up. Maybe the hands come behind the head. Give a little support. And then pour forward, pyramid. Float the heart once. And this time step back, downward facing dog. Wag the tail, pedal out. Wave forward, plank pose. Back of the heart lifts, lifts, lifts. And the knees slowly drip down. And the hips drip to the heels. We find ourselves in a seat. Take a moment pressing down into the thighs. And growing the spine just a little bit taller. Rub the palms together. Create some heat, cultivate some heat. And then Abhaya Mudra with the right hand, left hand on the heart. Heart pours into the hand, maybe bring it forward just slightly and breathe in. And sigh out. All right, hands come together. This time the left hand over the heart. Right hand over the heart, left hand wide. Feeling the support in the one hand, this availability in the other. We have the capacity for both to be supported and open. And then one more time. And this time open both hands. Let the fingers be loose, palm open. Let the back be strong. Root through the sit bones and reach through the crown. Strong back, open heart, open palmed, receptive, available, possible. And then hands together, thumbs at the third eye. Let's pour forward in thanks and gratitude for this beautiful practice and all the teachers along the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a big thank you to this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful land, and also where you are as well. Love your land. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on your mat next time. If you're enjoying these classes, then I want to invite you to my membership service, CCY Studio. This is where we get to explore with longer classes, full-length classes, and we get to investigate not only more into the physical body and longer shavasanas, but also yogic and Buddhist philosophy, and more time to marinate and percolate with all of it. Also just putting up a new asana library, and this has about 10 of the core poses and really intricate ways and investigations to put it not only in your body, but also some teaching tips. So if you're a teacher, this is really valuable as well. So if you're interested, you get a 14-day free trial. You can cancel at any time, and I just encourage you to check it out. I think that it's a beautiful place to go a little bit deeper. So I hope to see you over there. You can find more details in the links below.